Early retirement can fail, even when you do everything right, because there are 3 financial risks that attack your plan as soon as you stop working: market timing, lifestyle creep, and financial drain of helping your adult children. These 3 destroy more retirements than market crashes ever will. Today, I'm showing you exactly how they work and the strategies that my husband and I use to protect our own retirement. Hi, I'm Melanie, and my husband and I retired early at 53 and 55. This video is part 1 of a 3-part series designed to protect your early retirement from the risks that most people never see coming. Today, we're tackling the financial killers, the market timing, lifestyle creep, and helping adult children. Part 2 will cover the life event shocks, divorce, longevity differences, and healthcare. And Part 3 reveals the behavioral traps that sneak up on retirees once the structure of work disappears. So let's start with the biggest financial threat of all: the sequence of returns risk. This is the risk that punishes you for doing everything right, but retiring at the wrong time. So let's talk about the sequence of return risk, the silent killer of early retirement. Now, 2 people could have the exact same average market returns over 30 years. But if one of them gets a downturn early, their retirement fails decades sooner. So imagine this: you retire with $1 million. In scenario A, the first 5 years are strong with 12, 8, 10, 7, and 5% growth. In scenario B, the first years are brutal. You have -20, -15, and -12. You have the same average return, but completely different outcomes. Why? Because early retirees must withdraw money for groceries, housing, and insurance, even during a market crash. And once you sell shares at a loss, you permanently lose the ability for those shares to recover. This is the harsh reality of retiring during a downturn. Your bills don't pause just because the market is collapsing. Life keeps moving forward, and your portfolio has to keep up. So, what's the fix? Well, we use the cash bucket strategy. Your number 1 job in retirement is not to grow your money anymore. It's to avoid selling at the wrong time. And you can't control the market, but you can control what you sell. The cash bucket strategy is the most powerful protection system for early retirees. And here's how it works. You have bucket 1, which is your 1, 2, 3, or 5 years of living expenses. This is going to be in cash, money market funds, or very short-term bonds. This is your safety net, and this is the money that you will be withdrawing with to pay your bills and for your daily living. Now, when the market drops, you will live from bucket 1, not your stocks. Then you have bucket 2, which is your intermediate bonds. This bucket refills your cash in stable years. And your bucket 3 is your stocks. This is your long-term growth engine. If the market crashes, you stop touching bucket 3. You live from cash, and you give your stocks time to recover. To give a real example, during the 2020 crash, retirees without a cash bucket, they were forced to sell their stocks when they were down 30%. And retirees with a cash buffer simply waited, and their portfolios recovered. And this strategy buys you time, and time is everything. The second thing is lifestyle creep in retirement. It's not the big splurges that break your plan, it's the new normal. So you retire, you feel free, and suddenly you start spending like the world is saying, treat yourself. You've earned it. And honestly, you have earned it. But here's the problem. Spending creeps up quietly. You start going out to eat more. You start taking more trips. You've decided to upgrade your travel. Or you bring on new hobbies that cost a lot of extra money. House projects that you haven't had time for are now going to take your money from you. And little treats that don't feel like much. Now, none of these are big on their own, but together, they form a new baseline, a lifestyle more expensive than the one that your plan was built for. And studies have shown that retirees spend 20% more during their go-go years, and that's the ages of 55 to 65. without ever consciously deciding to. Lifestyle creep isn't about luxury. It's about normalization. What once felt like a treat becomes the new ordinary, and that slowly increases your withdrawal rate. The fix is the 80% rule. Your retirement will feel abundant even at 80%. And here's a trick that almost nobody uses. Start your retirement at 80% of your projected spending. If your plan says that you can safely withdraw $40,000 a year, try starting with $32,000 for 1 year. And it's not about deprivation. It's about discovering what you truly need. And you can change it if you need to later on. Now, most retirees find that they don't miss the extra spending and that they waste less. They prioritize experiences over things, and they naturally build a margin of safety. And here's the habit that keeps that creep away. Have a 3 to 6 month retirement budget check-in. So every 3 to 6 months, stop and ask yourself, what has increased? What has decreased? What has surprised us and what no longer aligns with our goals? Remove what no longer adds value to your life. This simple habit can extend your retirement runway by years. And the third is supporting adult children. We save for our retirement, but nobody prepares us for the moment that our child needs help. This is tender, and honestly, it is the hardest financial risk to talk about because money is simple, but family is emotional. And when your child calls and they're overwhelmed or struggling, your instinct is to help them and step in. You want to make it better. You want to take away their burden because that's what being a parent feels like. Sometimes it's helping them get a safer car. Sometimes you're helping them with school or rent. Sometimes it's a breakup, a move, a job loss, or life is just heavier than they can carry right now. And these moments don't make you irresponsible. They make you human. Wanting to help your child is one of the most natural instincts in the world. But here's the truth we don't like to say out loud. Every unexpected dollar you give during retirement comes from a portfolio that no longer has new income feeding it. And because these moments feel urgent and emotional, we rarely pause and think, can our retirement support this? Are we pulling from the right bucket? And are we risking long-term security to solve a short-term crisis? Helping our adult children is one of the most common and most hidden pressures on a retirement budget. And the fix? Set loving boundaries. You can show love without sacrificing the stability that your retirement depends on. You don't have to stop helping your kids, and you don't have to say no to every request. But you do need to set boundaries that protect your retirement. My husband and I learned that we needed a simple, honest conversation with our kids about how our retirement budget works. We tell them that we're on a retirement budget now. We can help sometimes, but only from our discretionary fund, not from the money that protects our future. And this keeps our support intentional, not reactive. It protects our retirement, and it prevents guilt and financial strain later. Because the most loving thing that you can do for your children is to stay financially independent so that you never become their financial responsibility. These are the 3 financial killers that sink early retirement and the strategies that my husband and I use to protect our own plan. But in the next video in the series, it goes even deeper. Part 2 covers the life event shocks that happen suddenly and change everything, from gray divorce to longevity differences and healthcare surprises. These are the risks that hit fast and they hit hard, and most people never even see them coming. Thanks for watching today. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in part 2.